Hi, everybody. Good morning. Tanya here today to do our daily devotional. And this week we've been talking about missions. Now, this past Sunday, we had a missionary that our church helps to support come and speak, and they're about ready to leave to go overseas. And so we got to share about that with us. And so it's kind of exciting to hear about somebody who's giving up everything with their family to go to another country and culture to bring Jesus Christ and the message of the good news to people there. And one of the things I want to share with you today were some of the things that our church does to partner with other people, not only individuals, but also big groups and ministries out there that are also doing great things for God's kingdom and sharing the good news. But first, I'd like to begin locally, and I'd like to talk about you don't have to go overseas to become a missionary and give everything up to go share the good news. God lets us be missionaries right where we're at. We can be a missionary right in our homes, with our neighbors, with people we work with, our friends, our family. And so we have people we can be missionaries to right here. And as a matter of fact, Pastor Dave and I both consider Open Water Church our church home and also our mission field. We feel like we're missionaries here in the Tampa region trying to reach people for Jesus. We're very intentional about what are the methods we're going to use, what is the curriculum we're going to use, what are the events we're going to plan in order to bring people into our church, but also to share the good news with them. And some of the other areas we do, it's part of our church annual budget that we have, that we give a percentage of our giving away to help other groups that are doing great things for God's kingdom around the world. And I'm just going to share just a few of them with you today because we don't have a lot of time. But one of them is called IJM. It's International Justice Ministries. It's a group out there that's helping to rescue boys and girls out of sex trafficking. And then through their love and compassion and support, they're sharing Jesus, but also trying to help them and do what they can to help them get back on their feet and back into regular lives again. Another group we partner with is called Back to Jerusalem. And that's a specific ministry out there that's doing underground churches all over the world. And they train their ministers, they train the missionaries that are coming in there of how to deal with living in a hostile environment, but yet share Christ. And so that's another group we help to fund and support their initiatives and efforts. Another one that we help support, and I'm bringing it back locally here again, is in the state of Florida. We help support one of the largest Baptist orphanages that exists here, that helps so many kids that are homeless, that they can go there, they're loved on and supported, and taught the message and the hope of Jesus Christ while they're living in the orphanage. And then when they age out, they help support them through finding them an apartment and furnishing it for them, and helping them to get in school or colleges or just to get a job so they can support themselves depending on what they're wanting to do. And then the last one I want to mention that's also local that we've been partnering with, it hasn't started yet, we're excited about it and we're hoping to see it get off the ground soon, is a prison ministry with Saving Grace Ministries. We are working on getting a house open to help men coming out of prison who would like a biblical emphasis on some structure and accountability and strategies in order to work on being productive citizens again, so they don't become reoffenders and go back into the system. So those are just naming a few that are through our church budget we help to support and partner with in order to spread our efforts to see many others come to know Christ through what other agencies are doing out there. And so I hope you're encouraged today to remember that you don't have to go overseas. You don't have to go outside of where you are to be a minister and to be a missionary to those around you. And one of the ways to keep it on the forefront of your mind and to think about this is to do the My 8 list. And I know I have one at home. I have a list of 8 people on it that I pray for continuously, and it helps me to remember that those are people in my mission field. Those are people I'm trying to reach. Those are the people I am attempting to be Jesus's hands and feet to in order to be a witness to them and sharing not only through my actions but also through my words. So I hope you're encouraged today that you are a missionary and God can use you too right where you're at, and that you will just go out and trust God for doing the change in those people's lives as He uses you just to be faithful to share what you know and to share what God has done in your life with them. So everybody, I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you this coming Sunday.